What's going on, everybody? You know who I am by now, and if not, you're going to figure out who I am by the end of this segment. My name is DJ Rick, and I am the host and creator of National Sex Day. By now, 2 years later, you should know our holiday is doing some damn good things online. First and foremost, thank all the sponsors out there, all the people who are putting money into the show, all the people that we're helping get into the adult industry, all the people we're sponsoring with their content, their creativeness, because we're about sexual freedom. You guys know that by now, and again, you're going to know more as we go along. We talk about safe sex. We talk about men with ED, women who've never orgasmed before, people who are polyamory, swingers, people who are asexual. We put it all in there because nothing's off the table. Everybody needs to be and will be represented by this holiday, June 9th, the 6th-month, 9th day, Holiday 69. It's just a perfect fit. And it's getting bigger and it's getting better. Check out our podcast, too, on XBiz. We're also on FetLife, and we're also on SLS Radio, Swingers Lifestyle Radio, every Thursday at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. So we got some really good things happening, and we discover people, too. And I'm glad when they live local because I don't have to travel and find them. There's always good talent in your own backyards. And I have the pleasure today of interviewing one person's first time out, but you're going to see her make a big splash in this ocean of adult entertainment. Your name and what do you do?
I go by Agreeable Sorbet, and I do adult films. I just started, so I've only done a handful. I do very extreme gonzo style stuff. So there's a lot of face fucking, there's a lot of anal and hair pulling and choking and slapping, and it's very rough.
Man, oh man, I think I hit the nail on the head with this one, man. This was riding like a pony, okay? Except for you might want to check out her ponytail and some of her other productions coming up. So we're going to leave it just like that.
Okay.
Agreeable Sorbet. That sounds like something I would go to like 31 flavors and get a scoop of, man. What you have in an Agreeable Sorbet? Give me a double scoop. Put some chocolate on that.
Oh, yes. Absolutely, yes.
Somebody I know likes chocolate.
I like orange and chocolate, you know.
She likes chocolate in other ways. We can't talk about that on this camera, but never mind. I'm going to be a good boy today and not say maybe we can make a film and show y'all later.
Okay.
Anyhow.
Bet.
I love having an Agreeable Sorbet. This is crazy. This is working out real good, by the way, real good. So, tell us, what got you into this business? Like most people, they're like, they see it, they've watched it, and not many people up until recently. I know people actually doing it professionally. So one day you got a camera, you did it, and said, this is what I want to do. How did it start for you?
I was really curious, you know. I think it was just curiosity and just like I wanted to try it and I just see if I could do it. And I guess I just kind of had that mentality where I was like, I don't care if I'm naked.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've been told I look good and people want to see me naked, so I just thought like this could be good for me. I could be seen. Everyone can enjoy it. I'm having fun. I just really think it's something I would like to do with my life now that I think about it. And it sounds terrible, but I did grow up. I might have had a slight porn addiction. I don't know. But I did watch a lot of porn growing up, and I was like, this is so cool.
Really?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So
gotta help them out sometimes.
I liked hentai a lot, and I drew a lot. So that's something else I like to do is draw porn.
She does animated stuff too, like the thing she did last night. I'm sorry, man. That was really cool, man. A little animation, some guy doing or girl doing oral.
I like to make them really exaggerated and goofy sometimes, and just see how many different ways
it works. It works. You need to patent that and sell that stuff. It can be a series, believe it or not.
Maybe. I thought it would be kind of fun to do some sort of cartoon with porn stars. Or at least cartoon porn.
Don't give out the advice yet, because somebody might be listening to you and saying, yeah, I'm going to do that and get to it. No, we're going to take that off the tape.
Okay.
Just like in a jury, delete that from your memory. That didn't happen.
Cut that. Censor it.
Just like when you walked in on your grandparents, you saw your grandfather with the babysitter. No, take that from your memory. That didn't happen.
Okay, got it.
Grandpa got $1 for you. That's going to cost him $5 because Grandma want to know. So,
It's too good an idea to share. I'm sorry.
yeah, don't share that. Not with those people. They don't know you like I do. Or getting to. You know the situation. Moving on with this podcast right now. So now y'all know how she's into the business right now. Do you see yourself like, being the talent, but also being the talent and producer at one point? Because usually that's where the really good producers come from, is being in front of the camera first.
I had heard of I don't know who's done that because I don't know names, but I've heard that's a possibility.
Yep.
I did work with somebody who used to be. I'm sorry. I did work with somebody who used to be talent, but she was now assistant. So I don't know. I figure you can get into other roles in the industry, like you be a recruiter, or you could be a producer or
Sure
whatever.
can.
That's cool.
If you were back in the 70s, because I did research on this, if you wrote a script for a porn, they paid you $1,000.
Oh, really?
Well, who uses scripts these days? There's no dialogue except for "Honey, I love you." Oh, I love you. You ready to fuck? Okay, and roll them. No one really does that. Now, I did take script writing in college, being a film major and getting my degree. I hated script writing, but I thought about it. If I could make $1,000 writing dialogue, it's probably 3 pages long. That to me is like success.
I don't really watch the dialogue in porn.
Nobody
I
does.
skip it.
Nobody does.
I know. I'm like, because usually it's like the acting's kind of corny anyway, and I'm just like, I just want to see the action.
That's why I don't understand some of the awards that they have on some of these adult podcasts, because it's like, like best spoken word. Who can say "ooh, ah" the best? I mean, come on. No one pays attention to the little cheesy ass scripts that they say. And if you are, because you can be that person, it's like, well, I watched this porn because she speaks well. She says, I love the mailman better than anybody else on the planet. You're going to find that voice fetish out there. Someone's going to be saying, yep, she's got a hot voice. You got a hot voice.
Oh, that's why the telephone sex exists,
Yeah,
Sometimes
but
it's just your voice can turn you on so much.
But it's on camera. Well, then again, we now have the cell phones. You can FaceTime sex.
It's true.
Boy, telephone sex is now like the Jetsons on the cartoons.
Long-distance relationships.
Never thought about it that way. You're onto something here.
Yes, the long-distance relationships have lasted a lot longer thanks to that.
Yeah, because before that, y'all was wearing out y'all's emails, man, sending all kind of pictures and shit. And, you were until...
I never did that. I was too young.
You didn't have email in school?
No,
seriously.
No, not really. No, I didn't use it for that. I didn't use it for that.
Oh, use it for other things.
Like actual school.
The one time I get somebody on this podcast after taking a little bit of a hiatus, they come and they tell me straight up that the email was actually used for its intended purpose.
It was. I have my nasty email. Don't worry, but it's not my school one.
Well, I'm saying that because I know for a fact that people don't read the terms and conditions. Okay. Even when you hit that porn thing, by checking this box, it's terms and conditions. Most people don't read that. It's too complicated. It's too long. We don't pay attention to it. But high schools and definitely some colleges, because I'm a victim of this, they have the right to read your email if it's their one that they gave it to you. Yes, they do.
Oh, God. I'm glad I never said anything bad.
But if you got a place that's got 40,000 students, somebody in there is like, yeah, we're gonna check this out, bend your ass over, and yep, they have the right to read it because you checked that box, you didn't read it, but it's in your enrollment. So yeah, terms and conditions, and that little fine print says that they can read your emails. So all that sexting y'all was doing when you was a freshman, there's somebody in the dean's office whacking out. Oh man, that cheerleader sent the old boy picture.
It probably got leaked.
Yeah, but out of anonymity, see, so it's kind of both ways. You can't come out and say, I saw your ass on this picture legally. At the same time, they're not supposed to legally send it to you unless there's a problem with guys sending dick pics. Then that becomes a crime.
Has that ever been a problem at a school you know of?
Yeah. I can't name them locally because I ain't got a lawyer that's going to back me up. and I sure as hell don't have enough to pay off because I'm going to lose. And if I go to jail, I'm sorry, but I'm too cute to wear orange. So, no, I'm not going to say that on here.
Jeez.
Yeah.
We're just... Guys do that. They do just send dick pics. Sometimes they're so bad, it's like...
I don't. That's never my thing. I just show people my FetLife and they pop up and look at it, unfortunately. But
it's not every day you see one you like, but when you do appreciate when you see a good one, but it's like usually the guys that send me dick pics, they're not that great. I'm like
the best thing you can
every
do
now and then.
Best thing you can do when a guy sends you a dick pic that you didn't want, just send one back and say, okay, now send me one when it's hard.
Damn. Am I trying to kill him? Am I trying to murder him?
He's trying to do things to you. You might as well go ahead and reverse and give it to him.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Usually I'll just like look at it and be like, I feel nothing. And then I'll just close it. Or, I don't know.
Deuces.
Like,
Did you want me to forward this to your mother?
No. Sometimes I'm like, that's nice. And I don't know. It just depends on the mood I'm in, I guess. But I do get them a lot now.
Mm-hmm.
Especially on X. Like, they'll be sending me them.
Yeah, people. See, X went crazy, and it's good in a way because they support the people's freedom, but at the same time, they don't regulate it to there's a bunch of safety, where there should be more, because it is internet, and it is international, so it goes everywhere. And with you doing what you do, you know, people are going to come at you more.
Yeah, I have, like, some fans now. This guy's like, I'm your #1 fan.
Really?
I love you.
Yeah.
When are you gonna make more videos? I'm like, damn.
That's
crazy.
You will find that crowd, man.
#1 fan. I kind of want to meet him. I'm like, where are you, #1 fan?
Yeah, I don't know. You might not.
Maybe not.
You're gonna roll up in that white creeper van. You're gonna be missing. Yeah. Gonna be doing that.
Well, maybe if we're out in public in an event or something, he can come. Maybe. I don't know. I'm like, do you meet fans? Have you ever met fans? Or
have I?
You got fans, right?
Yeah, I got fans. And other things that I do other than this, I'm not going to say on this particular podcast, but yeah, I do meet them. But sometimes I get recognized. And it's weird because I know the voice, I can understand people saying you sound like someone. But when they see you and then put two and two together, for instance, of all places, 7-Eleven, 2 o'clock at night.
Oh, no.
I did some productions that were vanilla that went worldwide. I'll tell you about it off microphone. Here's the thing, though. This girl sat on my car and would not leave until I gave her an autograph. I'm being transparent with everybody. She would not leave, not get off the hood of my car at 2 o'clock in the morning at 7-Eleven in a not-so-good part of the town where I'm living, which is here. And I had to talk to her like she was 5 years old. I said, look, if I'm that famous, then why am I driving a 4-door neon? Would you get your ass off my damn car?
You're practical. You're practical. You're trying to blend in. You don't want this kind of attention.
Especially that where I was at 2 o'clock in the morning.
You're like, what the fuck? Get off my car. I would have freaked out.
I didn't freak out.
What I would have done.
I told her to get her big ass off my car. That's what I'd say. Because I'm going to start it up. I mean, I hate to have anything happen to you. We are close to the hospital district, though. So you ain't got far to go.
I would be like, man, please.
She really sat on the hood of my car, and she did not. And I just scribbled whatever name I thought I wanted to put on a piece of paper, and she looked at it, she got off and went away.
That's so weird. That's your #1 fan, dude.
She probably is.
She's stalking you right
I
now.
think, yeah. That's why I rarely use my real name. There's no way in the world. Y'all folks is crazy out there, especially driving a 99 4-door green neon at 7-Eleven at 2 o'clock in the morning.
I will never go to 7 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning.
I had to go there for a reason. But the thing is, that wasn't the reason.
Yeah.
And so she recognized, she ran out of the store. She said, that's him. And she got on the hood of the car. Said, I'm not leaving until you sign this paper. I thought it was a credit card receipt. I'm like, I ain't put my name on that. Wait a minute. It just says she bought a Slurpee and a Big Bite. Cool. Flipped it over. Here you go. And she went. And she says that's my #1 fan. Really?
What's it like giving an autograph? Don't you think that's weird? Like I wrote a scribble on this, and now you. This means more to you now.
It turns to a reverse podcast. We're talking about her and a little sexy age, and she wants to know about me and my autograph, okay? But I'm going to answer this for you, okay? It's cool. It's cool. Because they appreciate you, and it's when they quit asking for autographs is when you know you're not doing much anymore.
Aw.
But for them to say, I like what you've done and or getting ready to do, it just shows that whatever your work's paying off. You know, if you got a craft and you like it and people like it too, there you go.
That's cool.
And after a few films, you'll start getting autograph hounds too.
I'd love to sign autographs. I'll sign anything.
Oh, we're going to get you there. Trust me, we're going to get you there.
I'll draw little cartoons on it too. Those are people cartoons.
Put little cartoon titties on there. You'll be all right. See that? It's
That'd be
working
like
on
my
them.
signature, I guess.
Got to ask you this. What would be the best scene on camera that you'd like to do? Boy, your eyes got big.
You know, I have fantasies, so it'd probably be like fantasy stuff. I do, for some reason, I want like cabin in the woods.
Cabin in the woods.
Or a tent, like camping
Mm-hmm.
with the fire going.
Okay.
Or with a bunch of guys. There's always got to be a bunch of guys. It can't be one. It's got to be like, I would want to shoot with like 5 guys at least.
They gonna line up for you after this one when this hits the airwaves.
There's scenes I want to do where, one, I want to be like doming them. But then there's one scene I want to do where I'm getting like domed by them. So it's like, I want to try both. I'm kind of
Switch.
switchy with it. Yeah, I'm like, I want to try both.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like, there's somewhere I'm like, oh, I want to be like out somewhere and then just like
Out
find
in
a
the
group of
woods
guys.
making a bunch of
I don't
noise.
know. I'm just like,
Out in the woods making a bunch of noise.
I don't want to be weird, but it's like, I also like the shibari rope stuff. And
That's not weird. A lot of rope people
like-
out here.
I don't know, the Japanese men do something for me sometimes, or I don't know what it is. I'm just like, yes, tie me up. Sexy Japanese man, speak Japanese to me.
Konnichiwa.
Yes, I'm like, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
Konnichiwa.
So I always wanted to do something with like Japanese guys. I don't know why. But
Hey, man, I know about them Japanese chicks, man. Oh, my goodness.
oh, they're beautiful
Oh,
too.
but they
I mean,
are.
just yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
there is beauty in every race. I'm going to say that
Of
because,
course.
but I'm telling you, man, I was born in Asia, so I know for a fact that, you know, when I was born to the year I was 4, I saw, other than my family, I saw a bunch of Asian people. I'm like, yep, this is kind of cool. And to me, it was the norm until we came back to the United States. But yeah.
And then I guess like a fantasy. One of my fantasies, and it'll never happen, but it's like I like my dentist.
Your dentist.
My dentist.
Hi, open up. I'm going to
So
take.
maybe a dentist sort of like porno shoot where he's like sticking his fingers in my mouth. I'm just like, yes. And then we just fuck on the dentist chair or something.
Hi, I'm your dentist. I'm going to take your wisdom teeth and your virginity. Lay down.
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
Creepy dentist. Creepy dentist.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, he could be like this really sadist, masochist thing. Yes. If you want to get creepy. This thing didn't plug out. It's like loose.
No, she's messing with my microphone when I gave it to her perfectly well after sound check. You know what? It's in there proper.
Okay, good.
Good, you know? You got to learn how to stick it in.
That's true. That's very, very true. You
Gotta-
can't just jam it. You got to be kind of gentle.
Gentle? We're talking about S&M and all this stuff about
I
gentle.
mean, you know, if you're not ready, you got to be kind of gentle.
Got to be kind of gentle. Now she's kind of coming down off that. You know,
I don't know what I'm talking about.
this is fun.
I'm just talking about mics.
Yeah, you are. And holding it.
There's
like
no.
Mm-hmm. Yep. For dear life. Woo. Get back to the narrative here. You know, the gangbang things, people talk about that, fantasize, and have done them. As a film person, I find them hard to film. There's so much going on.
Yeah.
And there's everything out there where if I have a couple of subjects, then I'm good with that. But if it be a gangbang, I'd have like one camera on tripod, and then I probably would float with the other camera and get what I get. But I'm telling you, that's just too many people. I don't film gangbang scenes, so
That's
it's too much
what
going on. Ice cream.